Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited because as you see I'm barefaced and that means it's time for another foundation review. This is the new release of the Mercier foundations. This is their Candle Glow Soft Luminous foundation. I picked this up from Sephora's website and I did get the color Cashew. It has 1 fluid ounce, 30 ml. And it retailed for $48, I believe. It doesn't say that it's a long-lasting foundation because all of the moisturizing foundations, they usually don't stay on your face for a long time. It says to apply to the skin with this sponge or with fingertips. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try and see how this looks. It has a really nice packaging, as you can see. It has like a frosted bottle and it has a name on the bottom. And it has a pump, which is really amazing. I don't have any moisturizer on my face because I knew, this foundation has some moisturizing properties and water inside. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and start my makeup with Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is a smoothing primer. I'm just gonna go ahead and add this to the areas that I know I have some, pores and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of this. Okay, I don't know, maybe the color is a little bit light for me and the pump really doesn't squirt that much out, so this is really good because you don't waste the foundation that much. And I'm gonna dot the foundation on my skin. I know this color is really light because it's when you buy something online, the color wouldn't always match perfectly, so yeah. I'm just gonna put it on half of my face. As you can see, I have redness around here. That's my main concern. And I'm gonna use my good old trusty foundation brush. This is the IT Cosmetics foundation brush for Ulta in the number 101. Okay, it did cover really well, as I was not expecting that because it feels like a very thin formula on the back of my hand and it feels like a whipped type. It's like more of like you sprayed the foundation like the Dior Air Flash. This is like the same texture. It's not like cream or liquid. It's really weird actually. So I like the coverage that it provided. I can see some redness, but those are because of hormonal, but it did give the glow that I was looking for. I didn't put any on my forehead, but I like it so far. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other half of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and as you can see, it did provide a very light to medium coverage. I can still see some of my skin peeking through, but that's okay because I really like that. It makes my skin and foundation appear more natural. And I'm not always looking for full coverage. So if you're looking for that, I don't think this would match your preferences. Also, I think it was applying really easily. It did spread really easily and evenly, and it wasn't patchy at all. So I really like that. It applied really smoothly. Maybe it was because of my primer that I used, this one. But other than that, I think this is really good. It didn't have any scent to it. And I really like the pump that it squirted really small amount, that you don't waste the product. You can apply as much as you want anytime you need more. So I think I'm done with this. I'm not going to do anything major today. I'm just going to go ahead and do a very natural everyday makeup and I will see you when my makeup's done. Okay guys, I'm back with my makeup done. So this is how the foundation is looking on my skin. As you guys can see, it looks pretty natural and I did a natural makeup as well. I didn't put any lashes or anything. This is just like my everyday ideal makeup look that I'm always looking for. Very luminous and glowy. One thing I didn't do is I didn't set it with any powder because it feels very lightweight on my skin. I don't even feel that I have any makeup besides my lashes because my mascara is pretty heavy, but other than that, I don't feel like I have any foundation on my skin. I did try to bronze it up a little bit because it was a little bit pale, and I did use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer because that's what I use from this palette. But other than that, I think it's really holding up well. And I think the only thing that I'm gonna do, as a foundation mentioned that I have to use a foundation primer from Laura, but I don't have anything. The only thing that I have right now is the translucent powder from them. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and add a little bit on my T-zone because that's where usually I produce a lot of oil. and I want to see how the foundation holds up even when I add the powder. I'm just going to go ahead and use a puff and apply some of this translucent powder onto my you know, T-zone area, because I know I would produce some, you know, oil and everything. And I'm gonna go ahead and brush all these away. So again, the foundation looks really normal to me right now. I really love and enjoy the way that this foundation is looking on my skin. I love it. These type of foundations that are luminous and glowy, they don't usually have that much of a staying power. That is why I really recommend to set it. And other than that, I think I'm really feeling good about this foundation, and I will just do some things that I have to do. I have some filming, and I'm just gonna, you know, go around the house, and then I will check back with you at the end of the day. Okay guys, I'm back with the end of this review. It's almost 10:30. And this is the end of the day for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and wash all of my makeup. I'm really pleased with the way that this foundation held on my skin. It's just amazing. I love the luminosity and the glow that it provided throughout the day, plus the comfort that I got from it. It was just amazing, and I think the coverage was almost decent. I said that it was like a light to medium coverage, but to me this is a medium to full. If you want to make it to the full coverage, you absolutely and can do that with this foundation. I absolutely love it. The only negative, it's not negative, but the only downside was the color that I got. Even though I use a lot of bronzer, I think the color is a little bit too light for me. But other than that, I love this foundation. I just think this is the lightest foundation that I've ever used onto my skin, and I didn't separate or anything. I did blot it a little bit, but it wasn't anything major, and even my skin didn't produce a lot of oil. So I really love that about this foundation, that it held really well. I think if you are looking for a good everyday staple in your makeup, this is the one, but it doesn't have any SPF inside, so you might want to stay out of the sun. But again, this is a really great foundation. Be sure to get the right shade because you might end up looking like me with a really pale face. But other than that, I love this foundation. I'm really glad that they came up with this foundation, and I absolutely recommend it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you have any questions about that, leave it down below in the comments bar. And if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. That will help me a lot. And subscribe to my channel for more videos this week. I do have some more exciting foundation reviews for you because I'm a foundation junkie and I cannot help myself. So Merry Christmas guys, it's Christmas Eve. I'm just gonna go ahead and drink a mint tea and enjoy the rest of my night, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!